I'm sending an email to somebody, a cold email, I'm not going to send more than 2 or 3 sentences. Your subject line has to be on point. It can't be, hey, I'd like to introduce myself. And, you need to say what your value proposition is, why you want to talk to them, what the benefit of doing business with you is. And then, you're going to have to understand that it takes, there's lots of data out there about selling and how many touches it takes. If you don't know the people you are trying to contact, it usually takes 7 to 10 touches. Almost everybody quits after 1, 2, 3. They send out a few hundred emails and then they go, well, nobody responded. It didn't work. Everybody is busy. You're busy. They're busy, but you have to have respect for the fact that they don't have much bandwidth, and they're going to look through their email. I don't know how you look at your email, but I look at the subject lines, and if it's from somebody I don't know and it's not relevant to anything that's important to me now, it's getting deleted, or at very best, I might set it aside to read later, which I may or may not do. And so maybe after the third or fourth time, they start to recognize who it is. And that subject line, I mean, it almost has to be like clickbait,
I was just going to ask that. So what are some of those subject lines that convert, which sounds like a clickbait article, right? 100 subject lines that convert.
That's something we could talk about for hours. There are people who work on that kind of copy, but the main thing is for your subject line is to put something like, talking about the lifestyle, we have access. Would you be interested in access to 50,000 dog lovers? Using their name in the sentence is good. There are certain, everybody has spam filters today. So you have to be careful about certain words like discount and sale and last chance. There are lots of sites, and all you have to do is Google it, how, spam filters and so on. And you can actually send your email to some of these sites, and they'll tell you what the probability of it being caught in a spam filter is.
So because everybody is communicating via email, do you have a little bit better chance then if you just pick up the phone and even if you have to leave a voicemail, is it better to have that more personal touch by a phone call?
You have to do it all. I'm glad you brought that up. So email is underrated. And so one of the things that I focus on is email still works if you do it well. And so, it's like people saying, I talked to someone who said, have you tried, use it, does your email work? And somebody says, well, we sent out 10,000 emails and we got nothing. Well, was it the offer? Was it a bad subject line? What time did you send it? What kind of content? Do you have a bunch of links that probably got it screened into spam filters? Those kinds of things. So sometimes it's not that the email didn't work, it's that the content and the information was not attractive to the audience. So you can't blame email. It's like, they say it's a bad carpenter who blames their tools, right? Mm-hmm. Email is a tool. Social media is a tool. The phone is a tool. Now, when I say touches, it's a combination of all of them. A lot of times, and you got 8 seconds before they stop listening, max. Because a lot of these executives, they pick up their phone, you have 30 emails. Or you have 30 voice messages. They've got 100 emails waiting for them. They've got a conference call in 5 minutes. What are they going to do? They're going to go, chunk, chunk, delete, delete, delete. So by the time you go, hi, my name is Larry Weil, and I work with the National Association of Poodle Protection, and I'd like to find out more about your needs. That's the one that kills me, is don't ask me about my needs. Don't make me do the work. You do the work. You find out. One of the great angles is if you've done something already that could be of benefit to them for maybe a competitor or somebody else in the marketplace, You know, that's a great example to use.